Good morning, students. Let us start today's class with the lesson Olive and the Bees, lesson 6 from the literature book. In this story, there is a little girl who is interested in bees. She reads a book on natural history and after that she thinks it is very easy to handle the bees. Her elder brother warns her, but she doesn't obey him and goes out and catches one bee. And the bee stings her. At last, she agrees her brother. To learn more about bees before going near them again, let us go through the chapter. I mean to make a study of bees, said Olive in an important manner as she looked up from a big book on natural history which she had been reading for the last 10 minutes. Here Olive had been reading a book of natural history and after reading it she told to her elder brother in an important manner that she meant to make a study of bees. She liked bees very much and she was so interested in bees and she also wanted to find out wonderful things about bees. Listen to this, Charlie, she went on, addressing her elder brother who was arranging his roller skates. It says here, for those who have leisure and wish to be entertained, we know of no study which promises a greater degree of satisfaction. She was talking to her elder brother Charlie. What was he doing? He was arranging his roller skates. And what did she tell? She told him that in that book which she had read, it was written that for those who had leisure means free time, or wished to be entertained, of no study which promised a greater degree of satisfaction. That means for getting the entertainment, we have to find out any good activities which we like to do. And what she likes to do? She likes to find out more wonderful things about the bees. We all know that bees are dangerous. If they get angry, they will sting us. I have plenty of leisure these holidays and I mean to be like Huber and study bees. I will find out wonderful things about them. He was visually impaired, and as I am not, I ought to find out a lot more than he did. Olive finished up triumphantly. It was holidays, so she had much free time. Like Huber, she also wanted to study about bees and would find out wonderful things about them. Who was Huber? A Swiss entomologist who specialized in honeybees, and he was a blind man. He born in 1750 in Switzerland and died in 1831. Huber was a visually impaired person. Visually impaired means a blind man, and she was not a blind girl, so she would find out a lot more than Huber did. Who told her? Little girl. And to whom she said these words? To her brother Charlie. Huber was a blind man, so he couldn't find out more about bees. But she was not a blind girl, so she was able to find out more than Huber found out about bees. She completed her words triumphantly. Here, triumphantly means showing great satisfaction or showing great happiness or joy about a victory or success. Charlie, however, far from being impressed with this speech, only burst out laughing. You are conceited, he exclaimed. To think that you, at 12 years of age, are going to beat Huber, who spent a lifetime in studying bees. However, there is no doubt you will learn something from them, and by the time you have been well stung, you will be able to describe some more their habits. He laughed again. But Charlie had no interest with that speech, so he was laughing at her and told that she was conceited. Conceited means proud or self satisfied. Why he said like that? Because she was only 12 years old little girl and she was going to beat Huber like a person who spent his whole time in studying bees. After that he teased her that she would learn from more about bees after getting well sting from the bees. Then she would be able to tell more about their habit also. Who was teasing? Her brother Charlie was teasing her. Why? Because she was going to beat Huber like a famous person. And she was only 12 years old. I shall not be stung, said Olive calmly. Bees are wonderfully intelligent little creatures. And she was quoting from the big book. So I am sure they will understand that I have no wish to hurt them, but I am only studying their ways. But she was confident that bees are very intelligent creatures. So they would understand that she had no wish to hurt them, but was only studying their ways. Why she was saying like this? Because she had read something like this from the book. Charlie tried to stop her to go and study about bees, but she ignored him and wanted to study about the bees. And one of their ways is to sting inquisitive folk, said Charlie. Let me advise you to have the vinegar bag handy. Nothing like it for the sting of an angry bee. And saying this, Charlie left. And Charlie advised her the bees would come and sting to those inquisitive folk. Here, inquisitive means very curious to learn different things. Inquisitive folk means people who come very curiously to learn about them. Their ways is to sting them. Then he advised her to take a vinegar bag with her. Why? To lessen the pain of the stings. He said that it was good to apply vinegar bag to cease the pain of the stings of bees. After advising her, Charlie left for skating. Students, let us end today's class here, and the rest of the lesson we will learn in our next class. Thank you.